So, number one is security. That is among the first things that you will quickly learn about when you move into Finland. Finland is actually really secure. And I know you're like, how? What do you mean? There can't be that kind of a country in the world. Well, there is. Now, I have been living here for 6 years, and I will tell you the truth. I have never been robbed. Not that I have been robbed in Kenya. No, don't get me wrong. Maybe some of you have. But we all know, like, for example, if you're walking past 10 p.m., you're really holding a stone on your hand just in case someone approaches you or something. In Finland, it doesn't matter if you're walking at 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. in the morning, 1 a.m. in the morning. It doesn't matter how dark, what time of day, it is absolutely safe. Has there been cases where things have happened? Probably. That I don't know of, that have never happened to me, or people that I know. So, in my opinion, that's quite safe. I have walked most of the time at night, maybe coming from work, mostly coming from work. And the only person who was panicking is my mom, because she's thinking it's quite late. Someone can rob me, someone can jump me, someone can gun me down. Something would happen to me, something really bad would happen to me. But I will tell you this, the only thing that will happen to me is me enjoying the view, my trees, my lakes, the occasional neighbor walking their dog, the couples who romantically love running at night, because we really know that here we don't have any night runners, so that's the only thing that can be happening. So it's absolutely safe. And the first days when I moved here, I really thought that I'm just being lucky. But now, having been here for 6 years, you quickly learn that it's not about luck, it's just really safe. Another thing is, I lost my phone the first time I came here. It was the first year, and I just called it. Like, we all do that. When you lose your phone, you kinda inside yourself just pray that someone would answer and be kind enough to give you back your phone. So I just did it. Although in my heart I knew for sure I'll never see this phone again. But let's give it a try. Lo and behold, someone answered, gave me the directions as to where I should go get my phone, and I got my phone back. Second incident, 3 years later, I lost my wallet. And now I'm so low, so down. I cried actually, because I was thinking, who has the energy and the time to go and apply for a new visa, a new driving license, my bank cards, like in short, all my official documents were lost. And to make matters even worse, I had in that same wallet 50 euros and a 10 euro note and some coins. So I went to report to the police, because I have had cases, even with friends of mine, who have lost like their passports, and within a matter of time when they went to report to the police are like, it's good you came here because your passport is being used in US. Like, how did he even get there? Like, anyway. So now I just have to go and report, because I don't want someone to get murdered somewhere and then my documents are all over. And for sure, I knew I was eating spaghetti in my room. And I was alone, of course, because in every case they ask you for an alibi. So where would I remove an alibi apart from the spaghetti I was eating? So we are not taking chances here. We go to the police, we report. And as usual, you have to describe, how did it look? Where were you that day? What time do you think you lost it? And the police just are like, ta-da, here is your wallet. And guys, that person didn't even take my money. Even the coins. Like, I don't have time to count the coins. He would have at least taken the coins. No. Everything was there and intact. Like, how safe and secure can a place really get? So if I was asked if Finland was safe and secure, I would tell you this. I think it's the safest country in the world. That's according to me. The last thing about the security is, do you know, when I came here, I was like, where are the gates? Where are the security walls? Where are the security dogs? Maybe actually I thought these people have a lot of dogs. It must be really unsafe. People really have dogs. No, they're just pets. Most of those dogs don't even have teeth. I have checked. But anyway, the whole story is that most doors are wooden with one lock, guys. Hey, my Kenyan house. We have a wooden door, we have a metallic door, we have locks. And I tell you, locks, we have, like, the first door has 3 locks, which are again locked with padlocks. And then the inside door, is a wooden door that also has a lock. Our windows are like jail. Like if anything was to happen and anybody locked me from the outside and I was inside, I wouldn't be able to leave. It's that bad. Here, no. There is nothing that separates the windows. Nothing. Like you can literally move in and out of the house through the window if you wanted to. The doors are literally wooden, one lock. And if you're living in your own house, it's facing the road. Like how secure can it be? Like that's the level of security I am talking about. The second thing is electricity, you guys. 6 years lived here, electricity has only gotten lost, or is it disappeared? Just 3 times. Imagine, that's a lot. But do you know the longest time among those 3 times? Like the longest it lasted for this electricity to come back? Less than a minute. I'm not even kidding you guys. Like in my own country, I am so sorry, it seems like I'm just bashing my country, but it's the truth. If electricity disappears, you guys, it can be even a month. And it can disappear every week. Actually, if a week went and electricity had not disappeared, that was a good week. Here, if electricity disappears, it's a matter of national security. Apua, like we need help. And trust me, it will be on the newspaper that so and so lost electricity last night. Like it's that bad. Number 3, social distancing. We have corona, and I know this is the first time people are even hearing about the word social distancing. Well, I have been social distancing since I came to Finland. That is one thing that I quickly learned. Like, that is one thing that everybody who moves to Finland has to quickly learn. You know how you get into a bus and you think that you can just sit anywhere? Don't. Especially if you see someone putting a bag next to them, it's just a sign like, please don't sit here. Like, look for somewhere else and sit. Finnish people love their distance. Don't get too close. No. The only time they forget social distancing is when they are absolutely drunk. When they are drunk, they are too... It's like they have bipolar, There's the sober Finnish person and then there's the drunk one. So when they are sober, they don't know you. Please don't get too close. Keep your distance. Don't talk to me. Don't say hi. Yeah. Then when they are drunk, they are your friends. They even know your name. That's really creepy. But that's something that I have come to learn. Do I do it? Of late, yes. I do it a lot, and I'm sorry. I do love my own space. And to make matters worse, do you know I have been living in this apartment floor for 4 years. Same building, around 50 people. And I will tell you that I don't even know my neighbors. The whole floor has 6 houses. I only know one neighbor's face. Not the name. No. Just the face. Like, that's how bad it is. Creepy or not, that's just Finland. And the 4th thing is respect. Now, when I moved here, I thought that Finnish people are the most disrespectful people in the whole entire world. Like, for real, I'm not even kidding you. We are in class here. The teacher is presenting, and as the students, we do need to answer some questions. And to tell you the truth, some of the students are just like, Anu! Was the answer this? Päivi! For those who don't understand what I'm saying, Anu, Päivi, they're just normal Finnish lady names. So they're just like, Päivi, can I answer this? Anu, do you know the answer to this? Anu, can I come in front and answer this? And I'm thinking, how disrespectful. This is your lecturer. Not even a teacher. A whole lecturer. And you people are using the name. And being the polite people that we were, and by we, I mean the Africans. Because we were a lot. Like, when you have come to study in university in Finland, it's multicultural. We are Ghanaians, Nigerians, Kenyans, Ugandans, Tanzanians, Vietnamese people. We have Chinese, I think. In my class, we had Brazilian, we had American, we had Russians. It's really multicultural. And I noticed the Asians and the Africans, we were like, that is really disrespectful. Like, why would you call them by name? And being the good people we are, I'm like, hi, Mrs. Anu, could I, hi, Madam Anu. And they are like, no, I'm not Madam, just call me Anu. Then I go to work and I think, well, this is a job. Of course, they are Madam. So, hey, Mrs. Samsa, hey, Mrs. So-so, hey, Mrs. And they're like, no, just call me this. Just call me Anne. Just call me Catherine. And I'm thinking, are these people serious? When do we even get to respect each other? To make matters worse, when my boyfriend introduces me to the mother, I'm just supposed to call her Helena. How would I call you Helena? And what happens if you become my mother-in-law? Which she became my mother-in-law, and then I'm there calling her Helena. Well, that would never happen. The only thing that has changed with me is now as I work here in Finland, I call my boss straight on by her name. It is something that is just here. And I have come to learn that respect has nothing to do with all those titles that we use in Kenya and all that. And for me, now that I have been here, I find that those titles are just there to intimidate people, to make people look small. Because regardless of whether I call my boss Catherine or Anne, there's always that level of respect, but then I don't have fear. And the last one, guys, is cursing. I bet you 1,000 euros, when you move to Finland, cursing words will be the first words that you will ever learn in Finnish language. And if that doesn't happen to you, please do come and collect your 1,000 euros from me. That's how bad it is. Finnish people curse as much as they love their coffee. And they do love coffee. They love it so, so much. So when I say that they do curse as much as they take their coffee, that means they do curse a lot. Now, the first cursing word that I ever heard was vitu. For my Swahili friends, they're like, yeah, vitu means what in Swahili? Well, vitu means absolutely something very different here. So most of the time you will just hear vitu, and you have to really do that T, because it's a double T. So it's vitu, And if you hear mita, vitua, then you have really messed up. Another word is satana. Yeah, you got it right. That just means Satan. You'd probably think that Finnish people or just white people in general wouldn't really want to call people Satan. But I really assure you that that's a word that you will most likely be called in your lifetime while living here in Finland. Like satana is something you will hear all the damn time. Now, third one is perkele. This one quite confuses me because all the time that I have had it, I have asked so many people, what does it mean? And everybody gives me a different answer. I know for sure it's a curse word, but I don't understand how perkele actually was one of the Finnish gods in their mythology, how he ended up being a curse word. But I'm not even shocked because Finnish people have a way of changing words that are really good into something that is not really good. And how I know that is because I have actually used some words in my workplace to patients who are devastated, thinking that I'm being very sympathetic, very sorrowful, very sorry, only to find out that I have been cursing them out for the last 3 years. Well, that's a story for another day. Thanks guys for watching and see you next time.